Hey, back again with another movie review. This time I'm talking about Lee Cronin's The Mummy. So yeah, a whole new, brand new, different take on The Mummy, which, at first glance I thought, hey, that's a good idea. Like redo The Mummy, make it more horrifical or like the nun or something scary like that. I thought that might be a good idea until I went and saw it. Okay, the acting was good and the production value was good and the story was also good. I think there was just a few cinematic events that I didn't really like. I think they might have went a little too far. So everything was good until they just went too far. All right. I don't know if I really liked it. It was okay. I didn't really like it. All right. I'll just be honest. I don't think I liked it. It kind of sucked. It did. The Mummy sucked. All right. I really, it didn't suck because, all right, it sucked, but, they tried to do a new, fresh take on it. And I appreciate that. But the movie sucked. The acting was good and believable, and I was in that. And all of that stuff. But yeah, there were a few events where I'm like, it wasn't ridiculous. There was maybe one or two ridiculous parts. And then I think maybe it just dragged on, or, it didn't. Yeah, and then it didn't get silly, but it just got a little way too unrealistic. So I don't think you should go see this one unless you like to see 12-year-old girls peel the skin off of their own body. Then I don't know anyone that likes that. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I think this one is a loser because I don't think really anybody wants to see that kind of thing. I don't want to see that kind of thing. So, no. But I do appreciate them, trying a new fresh take, and it was just a little too much. Maybe it's because a young girl getting all messed up. Maybe because of family. Maybe that's good that I got emotionally attached. I wanted to see, everything work out and heal and what, but I wasn't really scared and I wasn't really memorized. I was just like, meh, ew, whoa, silly. Okay, is this over yet? Okay, this is stupid. All right, I'm leaving. So it was that kind of thing. And then I don't know if there's any much more to talk about. I would just go into it all right, this might be, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I didn't like it. I would maybe go see something else. Yeah. And there's something else I wanted to say. It's kind of important. Sometimes it just takes a minute. Yeah. The Mummy Reborn. I think I like the Brendan Fraser one better. I understand they were trying to get away from the comedy, the silliness and all that, but you know what? That worked. Maybe because it was early 2000s it worked, but it worked. Now I know people want to be, impressed, and sometimes it can be over. You can overdo it trying to shock people, and I think that's what kind of happened here. But no, hats off to Lee Cronin for trying. I might have to email him. I don't know. But yeah, good production value, good acting. Just yeah, it was a little too far. There was something else I wanted to say, but I think I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, enjoy the movies, like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe. It only takes you a minute, to do that. It costs nothing. You don't even have to ring the bell. Just subscribe. I really need viewers. I really need help. And I really would appreciate it. So thank you so much. Yeah. So yeah, unless you want to see, kids peel their skin off and get ridiculous and pull their teeth out, it's just disgusting. Like, I get it if it's like some jerk that you want to see get all messed up, but like, you know, an innocent kid, you know, it's messed up, man. It's sick. And that's what I was starting to say, you know, in the movie about, you know, like it was almost done, about 75% done with the movie. I'm like, you guys are sick. You're just sick. You know, leecronin, dude, you're sick, bro. You're just sick. You're sick, bro. You know, like, that's what the movie you make. Hey, man, let's make a mummy and, like, we'll have them, like, you know, pull their teeth out and, like, peel their skin off and get all, like, just sick and disgusting. And I think they just overdid it. You know, it was a good premise. It was a good idea to shake it up and try to mix it up and make a new kind of thing. But, you know, I guess I was going to, like, tell you about the story. You know, I guess there's like this Asmodean, like old Egyptian goddess mummy that they wrapped up, but like she never dies. They just like transfer her soul into like another body, and then they put it in a sarcophagus to like just rot there and like just keep like Asmodean kind of contained. And like one of these old like gypsy ladies was like, you know, responsible. It was like their family kind of responsibility to kind of like transfer Asmodean to another person every couple of years or something. And like, that's why she like kidnaps the little girl. But like, it doesn't really make sense because like, bro, I don't care how much dark magic and all this stuff that you do, bro. Your soul is not going to stay here. You're not going to transfer your soul, dude. Like, I'm sorry, man. Old crusty butt. You ain't transferring your soul into another body. Like, show me how that's done. Tell me where you do that. All right. See, it's just unrealistic. It was ridiculous. You know, and if you made it this far in the video, bless your heart. Seriously. Like, you're a #1 fan. Like, I love you. And, you definitely get free movie tickets. So definitely comment that you made it. If you made it 7 minutes into this video, you need to comment and tell me that you made it 7 minutes into this video. And, yeah, it was just, look, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that, you know, all these people are out there, old crusty butt mummies are out there transferring souls, you know, from one carcass to the next. It just doesn't add up. So it's like, yeah, dude, nice try, leecronin, but, dude, you failed. So yeah, I think that's what I was missing there. Thanks for giving me an extra like 1 or 2 minutes to kind of re-jog the memory, because I do like to save a day or two before I do a review. That way it really does kind of, I get a chance to kind of digest it and think of the realistic or how it affected me, or you know what their main mission was. So yeah, really appreciate it. Enjoy. Don't go see it though.